Once again, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a fillable form in Word. So I'm going to walk you through everything step by step. So you should be able to actually fill this form right in Word and then even go ahead to submit it. So you can see you should be able to select your date of birth right here and then fill this form, and then you can actually go ahead and then submit this form. Okay, you have option here, the race. You should be able to select your race. You should be able to go ahead and then even select your ethnicity. You should be able to do everything. The form is here. You should be able to type in information here, save this form, and then submit it. You should be able to type more than one line over here. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through how to do this. So you can type multiple lines as well. So let's jump right into this. So I'm actually going to open a new blank page, and then we first need to enable a new tab called the developer tab. So go to file here, you go to options, and then here make sure you go to custom ribbon and then enable what? Developer. So just click OK, and that should appear at the top just as I have over here. So I'm just going to select that, and then these are the controls we're going to use over here. Now we want to add, let's say you want to get a name from the person. You want the person to enter his or her name. So let's say enter your name. So if you want to just provide that on the same line, we can do that, and then we go ahead and then we can actually come here, and then we have a text box over here. You can select a text box like this and then allow the person to enter the name. Now I'm actually in the design mode, so I will not be able to interact with this. So if I want to interact with this, I can switch off the design mode, and then I should be able to type inside this text box. What about if you want to give the person option? Maybe you want to get a person's gender. So let's say gender, and then in this case we want to type male and female. So what we're going to do is that the gender option, we can actually use the radio button to do that. So we can select the radio button like this. Let's add another one, go back here and then select the radio button. Now how do we custom the text over here? Now select this, and then you can use the property option. When you click, you should be getting something like this, and we're going to change the caption. So select the caption here, and then the first one you can type what? Male, and you can see it's going to change from here. You can just go to the top here, and then you can select the second button and then change this into female. Okay, so I'm just go ahead and then do that. Now I have this also provided. If you want to even give option for the person to add more information, let's say what is your favorite? Okay, so let's say what is your favorite programming language? Okay, so this is a question. So you want the person can, okay, the person can just indicate more than one. Okay, so let's say what are, so let's just say you want the person to select more than one. That is where we use what? The checkbox. Okay, what are your favorite programming languages? So in this case we want the person to select one. We select one or more, so we can actually go here, and then in that case we can use what? The checkbox. Okay, so when you select the checkbox like this, we can add more. So we can just go ahead and add more checkboxes here. So I'll go ahead and then add another one. Okay, and then add the last one over here. So let's just go ahead and then add another one. Now we can just go ahead and start editing this. Select this, and then you can go ahead, and then the first one, the first checkbox, let's say you call this one, let's say Java. Then you can actually select this from the top, go to the second one, and then we can call this one maybe PHP. Okay, so you can just change this one to PHP. We can actually go to the next one, and then let's change this one to Python. And lastly, this is the last one over here. We can just select the last checkbox, and then we change this one to something else. Let's say JavaScript. Okay, so this allows a person to be able to select more than one option. So now let's try this and see. Before we can check this, we want to be able to type. We need to switch to the switch off the design mode. So when you click over here, this is in the live mode where we can actually interact with this. So I can type my name. I can select my gender here, and then over here, what are your favorite programming languages? So if you want to select this, you can see I have option to select more than one. Okay, and can I save this form? I can save this form and then submit it. But here for the text box, you should be able to type in just one line, but you can enable this and type in a multiple lines. So let's see how we can actually go about that. So let's go back to the design mode here, and then let's say ask the person to share your views on programming. Okay, so in this case the person is actually going to type more than one, so more than just a line, so we should allow the person to type in multiple lines. So here let's go back again, and this time we're going to use a text box. Okay, we are going to drag this, we're going to enlarge this like this, but still the person can only type one line. So we select this, we go to properties, and then what you need to do is we have option over here. If you check over here, we have multiple line. So multiple line is set to false, meaning the person can only type in one line. So we want the person to type in multiple lines, and we have to set this to true. So we have several properties, the colors, the font type you are using. You should be able to set them when you select properties. So in this case, if I go to the live mode, I can type, and then after I'm done with the first line, I should be able to move to the next line. If you want to change the background of this whilst you are working, you can actually go to design, and then you can go to background color, and then even provide a new background color for this, and this is going to make your form even very visible. Edit your form, and then you can save this and submit. Like, subscribe for more videos like this, more IT tips and tricks. Till I come your way again, always remember to visit my channel. Bye bye.